So guys, last week we told you guys what you should look for. Now in this new week we're going to be going through the top-down analysis, right? And we're going to be sharing with you guys what we think is going to be happening on the gold chart in this new week we're stepping into. But before we do that, let's just see the recap we did last week. Now last week this was what we told you guys. We told you guys to look for sales from around this level as the week opens, and as you can see, price pushed up into that zone, and as you can see perfectly, price just began to dump. So if you were able to catch these sales, that's a good one. And if you didn't get the sales in our Telegram, if you've not joined the free Telegram, make sure you join our free Telegram. It's right there in the link is there. All right, we also now told you guys to look for buys from when we started seeing the rejections upwards, right? So last week was an interesting one. So in this new week, what are we going to be looking out for? That's the question. All right, so we're going to be doing the top down analysis, but quickly let me just first delete all this. So let's do the top down analysis. Now we'll start from the monthly time frame. Okay, now looking at the monthly, we can clearly see that gold is still very much bearish, is pushing down to the downside. All right, so it's still very clear. And then the month is about closing this new week we're stepping into. Okay, so one of the things we can do right now is to do even though the month hasn't closed yet, we could still try to just mark out the 50% level of this current month. So let me just quickly do that. So we've marked that out. Another thing we're going to mark out is this level, which is the MR. So let's go to the weekly. Let's see what things are looking like there. So now we have the weekly right here. Let's delete this other stuff. So we have the weekly fee, 50% monthly fee rather there, and we have this MR right here, which we're going to be keeping our eyes on as well. So now looking at the weekly, we can see the gold is still very much bearish, right? So in this new week, we can expect price to push up into this monthly fib level, and we could start seeing rejections from there. But the first level also we should keep our eye on would be this level right here. This, we're going to mark that, and that's the WR. Okay, so we're going to keep our eyes on this level, this first level, which is 4146 level, and if that level doesn't hold and give us the push downwards that we need, then we're going to be looking at the second level, which is going to be 4258 level. All right, so those are the two key levels we're going to be keeping our eye on for sales. So the last level would be this one right here, which is the 4367 level. And well, let's go to the daily. Let's see what the daily is looking like. Now definitely we can see the lower lows and lower highs and all that, so we know that definitely on the weekly and on the daily we can clearly see that gold is quite bearish, right? Because we're seeing lower lows and lower highs formed. Now on this daily, now we can clearly see these levels that we've marked out here, the WR level, all right, and the 50% monthly fib and the MR level, right? So it's quite clear here. So this first level is a key level for us to be looking for ourselves from, but this level might not hold. I think price might push up a little bit higher into this other level, which is 4258 level. Now, but as the week open, another thing we can keep our eye on is this level right here. We can mark this level right there, and that's going to be DR. Sorry. Alright, so we're going to mark that level right there. Now the reason we mark that level is simple. Now looking at what we have here, there's a tendency for us to say this new week we can try to capitalize on the buys. Now definitely we are majorly looking for sells, but we could also get in on the buys. So because I think what we could see happening is the price could come down into this level, DR level, and then push up into this WR level, which we're going to be looking for our key sell level, right? And if that level doesn't hold, we know price will most likely push higher then into this other level right there to give us the sales that we're looking for. So we could get in on the buys also and also get in on the sells. So let's go to the 4-hour. Let's see what the 4-hour is looking like. Now looking at the 4-hour, things are clearer there. Perfect. So we can see now definitely we know that the daily and the weekly we're seeing lower lows and lower highs. Right now on the daily we can start seeing higher highs forming, right? So it's possible for us to see price come into this zone like we already said, and then to then go up into this sell zone that we're going to be looking for sells from. Now, but if this first level doesn't hold, then we know that the next level to look at will be this level right here. So like we already said, majorly we're going to be looking for sells, but we could also capitalize on the push upwards too as well. So this is just basically what we're going to be looking for in this new week. So I'm going to be looking to buy from around this level, which is 4028 level. And if once we go up, we're going to be looking for sells from 4146 level. If that level doesn't hold, then we'll go to this other level, which is 4258 level, which is where we're going to be looking for our main sells. So I think that's it, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, but this is what I'm going to be looking out for, and I think it's quite simple. So that's it. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share. We try to make our trading as simple as possible. So also join our free Telegram. Peace out, guys. Bye.